1st of 2010. So as long as you can provide documents showing that you've been in the country since 2010, January, then you fulfill that criteria. And the way people can show that is through medical bills, receipts, pay stubs, any kind of documentation to show that you were physically here as of January 1st, 2010. And the second criteria is that you have to show that you were here the day the president made the order. So if you heard about the order in November and decided to come in December, you don't qualify. You have to show that you were here at the time of the announcement, and that was November 20th of 2014. You also have to show that you were not in any lawful status here, November 20th, 2014. So I've had calls from people who were actually legally in status, like here on a student visa. But then they heard about the order, and they'd rather get deferred action than stay on their visa. So now they're getting out of status and asking if they can qualify, and I'm having to say no. You had to, on the date the president made the announcement, you have to have been out of status. The other requirement is that you have to show that you, as of November 20th, so not now, but as of November 20th, you had a child of any age who's a U.S. citizen or green card holder. So anybody who has children now, that would not qualify them. You have to have had the child by November 20th. And the last part has to do with criminal convictions. In order to qualify for this, you cannot have a felony on your record. So anybody who has a felony, they don't qualify for this. So if you run into anyone or you have a felony, do not apply for this. You also cannot have 3 or more misdemeanors. So even if you have just a couple little misdemeanors, if you have 3 of them, you also don't qualify. And there are some things that are called significant misdemeanors that you can't have at all. And that's why I brought this other form. Just kind of details the criminal issues. Significant misdemeanors are domestic violence, sexual abuse, burglary, unlawful possession or use of a firearm, drug distribution or trafficking, or DUI. So any of those disqualify the person automatically. Anyone who has a DUI, unfortunately, would not qualify for the new program. So that's pretty much the whole program in a nutshell. We are still waiting for the application. It was supposed to come out in May, but a group of states got together in Texas and filed a lawsuit seeking to stop these things from going forward, and a judge temporarily halted these, especially this program, Deferred Action for Parents, until the case goes forward more. It's kind of complicated, but for now, we're waiting to see what happens in the court in Texas, and I'm pretty sure, the U.S. government is going to prevail, and the application will be out, but we just don't know when it's coming out. So we're still waiting on more information about who qualifies, who doesn't qualify, what the application looks like. All we know is the filing fee is going to be $465. That's the total filing fee for the application. No, it's not $465. And it'll be very similar to the deferred action that we have now for childhood arrivals. People who came when they were very young. As soon as the deferred action is granted, you get a work authorization card. Once you get that card, you can go to the Social Security office and get a Social Security number. And then with those things, you can get a driver's license, begin paying taxes, do all that kind of stuff.
I'm assuming all these bullet points are and.
Yes.
Yeah. So all
exactly. Yep. It says and. Yep. Okay. All those things have to apply.
Okay.
Yep. And like I said, we still don't have the actual application. It hasn't come out yet. But I'm sure when it is out, we will all know because it'll be everywhere.